magic straw.
Local grade 7 students recently visited the Old Stone House for the 1812 Rendezvous. Different stations were set up for students to learn about the fur traders, the stories of the War of 1812, and families at the time.
It is a 4-day festival that encourages people to come and learn about the War of 1812, the fur trade, the voyageurs, the coureurs de bois, and our involvement in the war, our local involvement in the war, and the importance we were here in Sault Ste. Marie to Canada.
The War of 1812 was one of the things that defined Canada as a country. Before that time, we were basically a British protectorate, or a British colony. And it was at the time that America was making a stand against British oppression that they decided to invade Canada as an act of rebellion. That basically created Canada's own national identity due to that conflict. And the fact that they came out basically with their borders intact, it was a defining moment for us.
Be ready! Present! That worked well. Very well indeed.
What we have is 9 stations set up covering all aspects of the War of 1812 and the fur trade. We have people doing musket militia, and in that case we have the kids with pretend muskets learning drill. We run them through the cannon, all stations of the gun, to have it run as fast as you can. During some of the fur trade ones, they get to see some of the stuff that was traded at the time and work in some of the fashions and creation.
We're going through demonstrations showing the kids how a 6-man crew would basically fire, load, and fire the cannon during the War of 1812 time period.
David Orizetti and Susan Myers also attended the event and officially fired the cannon at the 1812 Rendezvous.
Events like this are so important to Sault Ste. Marie because it brings history alive. The general public as well as the students are able to come down here, feel, smell, and take part in the activities instead of just learning about them and reading about them in a book.
So one of the reasons that we have the 1812 Rendezvous is to try and keep this aspect of history alive. It's important to know what defined the area, it's important to know what happened before and make sure that we're not repeating the same mistakes that happened in the past. This is an especially important time for the War of 1812 because next year marks the start of the bicentennial, exactly 200 years since the original conflict.
For more information on the 1812 Rendezvous, you can visit www.algoma1812.ca. For Shaw TV, I'm David Carlasio.